Okay, but if they want, if you wish not to be here when they ask other questions, I appreciate that. Otherwise, any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
Speaker Pelosi, I have to ask you about your visit to this hair salon in San Francisco on Monday. It's been quite controversial, and I understand that it was not your first time getting your hair done inside that salon. Can you say how many times?
No, I've been there over the years. I've been there many times. I appreciate the question, and let me just say this. I take responsibility for trusting the word of the neighborhood salon that I've been to over the years many times, and that when they said, well, we're able to accommodate people one person at a time, and that we can set up that time, I trusted that. As it turns out, it was a setup, so I take responsibility for falling for a setup, and that's all I'm going to say on that.
Can you expound on the setup?
I just spoke to a San Francisco barber who's a fan of yours. He supports you, but he thinks you owe the service industry an apology.
Well, I don't. I think that that this salon owes me an apology for setting up. But I will say this, in fairness to him and in sympathetic to him, we have to get our country moving again. And I will not let this subject take away from the fact that we have 100. I said that's an answer I'm going to answer. That's all I'm going to do.
But you want an apology from the
That's all I'm
salon?
going to answer. Do you have any questions about the fact that people are dying, the schools need to open, and the rest? I feel your question and your question are an opportunity, and I thank you for that. An opportunity to say they should. There's more to this that I'm not going into as to the motivation of a salon to say to me, yes, come in, and then they go from there. It was clearly a setup. I take responsibility for falling for a setup by a neighborhood salon that I've gone to for years. And that's really what it is. So, again, I think we should use it as an opportunity to say there's so many people. I don't know where you all get your hair cut or whatever it is, but we have a wealth of people who are engaged in these services. And again, the state and the city, depending on the incidence of infection in those areas, decide how they will function. If the salon is saying that we're able to do this, and they're not, then they should not have said that, and they should not have been open for me to go there. But we trusted a neighborhood salon that I've been to for years. Any other questions? An epidemic, a pandemic. Yes, ma'am.
Speaker Pelosi, on the topic of science and measures against COVID and wearing masks, I do have to ask you, your office released a statement saying that you were wearing a mask at that hair salon, but the short video clip that was released shows what looks like the fact that you're not wearing a mask.
No, I just have my hair washed. I don't wear a mask when I'm washing my hair. Do you wear a mask when you're washing your hair? I always have a mask. I always have a mask. For me, for the people I'm encountering, but for my family as well. But I don't wear it when I'm getting my hair washed. And that picture is when I just came out of the bowl of getting my hair washed. Any questions?
Thank you very much.
That's it. Thank you.